the stunning and remote Highlands of Scotland, expectant mums face sometimes harsh challenges.
You struggle for signal out here then, don't you?
I'll try again.
I don't really fancy being on the other end of his horns.
With hospitals few and far between,
Hello.
the midwife's role here is key.
How big is he? Long back.
I'm thinking this will come on thick and fast.
No, it'll start mild.
They form close and special bonds with all their mums-to-be.
I absolutely have the best job in the world. I get quite emotional about it.
She's there by their side, all the way to delivery.
Not in your throat, down in your bum.
That's brilliant.
She needs to think on her feet
We're going. I'm coming with you.
and rise to some extraordinary challenges.
Unfortunately, we can't get a plane due to adverse weather conditions.
And sometimes has to hand over her expectant mum to hospital-based midwives when things take a serious turn. But for her, it's the best job in all the world.
Part of the job that's so lovely, getting a wee cuddle at the end of it.
She is the Highland Midwife.
It's a privilege to be at such a special moment, even after 30 odd years.
In this beautiful part of the Western Highlands of Scotland, lochs and mountains separate small communities. But for pregnant mums living here, the maternity unit at the Belford Hospital, in the biggest town, Fort William, offers the chance of a local birth. Today, midwife Pam's on her way to see third-time mum, Laura.
Laura's big issues are that she's had quite a rough time before, and therefore has become a little bit anxious about expecting this baby.
Once Michael was born, we realised the city wasn't the best place to bring him up.
My health wasn't great after Michael was born either, though, was it? And
No.
I think it was just I did feel a lot more isolated when he was born.
When somebody's had postnatal depression, like Laura's experienced, you've got to be very aware of mood changes during pregnancy as well as postnatally.
Hello, Laura. Hiya. Can I come in?
With the birth very close, midwife Pam wants to make sure Laura's feeling positive about what lies just ahead.
So we've got 2 weeks to go before this baby hopefully make its appearance. Having the baby in the Belford with midwives who you've met before, that will be a completely different experience to when you had the boys.
I had quite a bad experience with Michael's birth. It was just excruciating. I'd been in labour for a couple of days and they'd burst my waters. It was, all I can remember is just, I wasn't in control of my body anymore. That part is stuck in my head, the out of control, not being in control of what was happening. So I really don't want to have that this time.
No.
I want to have the positive, sort of in control right to the very end.
This time round, it's a completely different experience. You're a strong woman, you know your body can do it, you know you're going to be in control. Yeah? And we will be there as your support people. You've got to ensure that as a midwife you take seriously any concerns that a mum does have. Go with what she genuinely is upset about. It's all about reassuring Laura.
Pam is definitely more than just a midwife. She's known me from the word go, and she's known from the beginning of the pregnancy that I did have postnatal depression with my previous pregnancy. That when she asks, "Are you all right?" and she checks, like, "How have I been feeling?" she means it. I generally do feel cared about.
Beside the silvery waters of the northeast coast of Scotland lie fishing ports like Peterhead. There's a local midwife-run maternity unit here. It's where midwife Sheena's been based for over 20 years.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Hiya.
How are we all?
We're good, you?
Yeah, it's nice and sunny.
Sheena's off to see nervous first-time mum-to-be, Heather.
Heather is 36 weeks, and first-time mums can be a bit anxious about what they don't know. They don't know what to expect.
I can't even imagine somebody fitting into something like that kind of size.
The joys of first-time parenting are matched by a lot of worries too.
I feel like when I ask people about their births, a lot of the time they don't want to tell you, and I think they just don't want to scare you or tell you anything that might, make you more nervous about it. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So how have you been?
Good, yeah, really good. Yeah.
Keeping well?
Yeah.
So is there anything on your mind that you want to ask about?
I've thought about that I want just anything that's going to take the pain away, so any form of drug that would help.
Okay. I think women are amazing.
Yeah.
And you'll amaze yourself at the amount of pain that you can endure.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I think you're probably going to find out.
Yeah, probably.
And Dave might find out too.
Yeah.
I'll find out first.
Yeah.
Baby is moving plenty?
Yeah, lots, Feels more like, it's not like kicks and stuff so much now, it's...
A bit of rolling about.
Yeah.
And has Dad been feeling movement? Because there's a little foot sticking right out here, and it's...
That's what I always feel.
Yeah. Come down beside me.
Okay.
So actually there is a little limb there just kicking about. And there's one here. Okay, have a go and see.
Okay. Just like that. Okay.
Right, see right in there. Can you feel that just kicking? Is that a weird feeling, is it? She'll soon be doing that for real.
Then Sheena's examination reveals a problem with the baby's position.
I think she's lying a little bit in back to back. You feel that, yeah?
I didn't realise they came out with their back this way. I thought it'd be the other way around.
Yeah.
Sheena then notices a birthing ball that might help Laura with the problem.
You can use that to help to get the baby into a good position, because when we had you lying down, the baby's feeling a little bit as if she's back to back at the minute. If you're on all fours and leaning over it like that, to try and see if she'll turn round.
Okay.
So you're like that for maybe half an hour or so.
Yeah.
Okay, you take care, Heather.
Thank you very much.
Bye now. Felt the baby was a little bit back to back, and that's not a good position for being born. It's a bit more painful because it's bone onto the back of mum's pelvis, which is also bone, and we want to try and avoid a long painful labour.
If the baby's back to back in labour,
I don't know.
how do I?
I think it's best not to kind of think about the worst and just, it's best just not to worry.
In the maternity unit in Peterhead,
Hello. Come in.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
midwife Sheena thinks recent changes to the birthing room will help calm the nerves of her first-time mum-to-be, Heather.
Okay. This is our moonlight suite.
Oh, that's lovely.
And this is our pool.
It's massive.
It's a bit bigger than a bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like you're in a hospital at all.
That's good.
Yeah. It could definitely be quite relaxing.
Just looks a little lost in there.
This really makes me want to come here. It's so nice. Like, this is what I would love to come to, and everything, like, be calm and relaxed, and anything that's going to help relax me would be amazing.
So if everything all goes well, you'll come here and have your baby, okay?
Yeah.
There you go. Just have a seat in the chair over there, okay?
Sheena now wants to pick up on the problem she discovered in the last visit, how the baby is lying.
The head is right down there.
Oh, really? At my scan on Tuesday, she was actually the other way. Her back was here and her feet were on this side. Because I was like, oh, she's turned round. But she's back.
She's lying with her back down here, but what she's doing is moving across that way. Back and forth that way, isn't she?
Yeah.
So sometimes you feel her on this side, and then other times you feel her around here.
Yeah.
But there's very definitely
I
a
can
foot
really
or
feel
something
that, yeah.
sticking out there today.
Now there's another worry. Heather's baby is not as big as it should be. A blood pressure check might reveal why.
The usual reasons for babies not to grow is ladies who have high blood pressure or smokers, but you don't smoke.
No.
It's fine. Maybe you're just having a genetically small baby. It might affect you having the baby here.
Yeah.
But by next morning, events take over. Heather goes into labour.
How are you coping with the gas?
Oh, it's making such a difference.
That's good.
I think it's because you can hear yourself taking the breath, so you just think about breathing, so you don't feel it as much.
It's looking good at the moment. She's doing really, really well.
But as morning gives way to afternoon, Sheena realises Heather is not progressing as steadily as expected.
Okay, Heather, I brought you some food. Right, so what we talked about was maybe re-examining you, okay? We would be hoping that you would probably be around about 9 centimetres, hopefully, by now. And obviously to check for certain if your waters have broken. We might be able to see that as well, okay? Nice big puff of the gas for me, okay, that's good. What I can feel around at the back is the bag of water, so you'd get a bubble of it. We might need to try and break that to let your water out and see if that helps to progress the labour a bit more.
In Fort William, midwife Pam is on the phone to mum-to-be Laura. Anxious after a difficult birth last time, Laura wants to see Pam. Hours ago, her waters broke, but she's not yet had any contractions.
She would like to be assessed, so she'll be coming into the midwifery unit. We don't let somebody go for days and days when their waters have broken, because after the 24 hours, there's more risk of infection to mum and baby.
Laura and Ant live only 20 minutes away from the unit, but today, when she's already worried, there's been an accident, and on Highland roads that quickly becomes a problem.
This is horrendous. This is ridiculous. What's going on? It's like moving a car at a time. I hope Pam's still on shift.
You said she was on call tonight.
Yeah, I know, but...
It takes over an hour to get to the midwife unit.
Hello.
And Laura's now really stressed.
Here we are. Oh, I've been sweating buckets.
Okay.
The traffic didn't help, though.
Have you had a rest at all today?
No, not really, I suppose. But then I had to get the kids organised for school, so...
Do you feel the baby's moved much today?
He has moved, yes.
Yes. Oh, you didn't want that, did you not, baby?
Yes.
You feel him moving to that?
He's moving. Oh, Auntie Pam, your hands are cold.
Yes, I know.
It's 15 hours now since her waters broke. With still no sign of labour, Pam decides to act.
Hi, can I speak to the on-call Obs and Gynae registrar, please?
Pam is on to Raigmore Hospital in Inverness, over 2 hours away.
She was hoping for a Belford delivery, but with the waters having broken at 2 in the morning, I feel that we've left it as long as we can possibly leave it without a plan in action with yourselves. Thank you so much, and I'll send her up now to 9A.
Laura's hopes of delivering in the unit here with her midwife seem to be over.
So what are we doing?
I'm going to let Anthony finish his tea, and then I want you to go up to 9A, and they will review up there and decide on a plan.
Okay, okay.
Is that
yeah.
all right?
No, I understand, yeah.
I don't want you worrying.
Okay, I'm going to worry anyway, regardless.
No, but...
You're not allowed to worry.
You're not allowed to worry,
I'm not allowed to
because...
worry. I'm not allowed to worry. I know because
Aye.
I'm getting myself in a tiz about it.
You have just said to me that when you feel relaxed, you're feeling the contractions might be coming.
So I have to stop this. I know, but I'm...
You have to think, be prepared to either be put to bed and try and rest, or be induced. I don't know what they're going to decide.
I really didn't want to go to Raigmore because it's such a trek again, but I need to be in the best place for what's happening, what the circumstances are, so.
Would you give me a wee text tomorrow? Let me know.
I will do.
It's a shame that we've not been able to get a midwifery delivery here, because I've helped her through this whole journey, and I was hoping to be there at the actual main event, but we can't always predict what's going to happen.
Back in Peterhead,
Nice long, slow breaths, that's good.
midwife Sheena also faces a decision.
It's very common for a first-time labour to be like this, that it can be very slow. She's progressed about 1 centimetre in the last 6 hours. So what we're going to do is re-examine you in about 2 hours. If there's no progress, then we will have to send you to Aberdeen, because obviously your contractions are not doing the job and you maybe just needing something, a drip or something, to make them a bit stronger and more effective. Give us a hanky there, David. Thank you. There you go. Okay, just keep doing what you're doing and you'll be fine, okay? It is sad to send them off to Aberdeen. You don't want the labour going on indefinitely, because it's not good for mum or baby. Although it's disappointing, if that's what's best for mum and baby, that's what we have to do. We will give her 2 more hours here.
On the west coast of Scotland, the small town of Campbell is gearing up for Christmas.
Hi. Hi, gorgeous.
It's a special time for midwives like Helen in the unit here.
Today we've got our Bumps Christmas party. This is every baby that's been born in Campbelltown since the 1st of January this year. It's an amazing bond that you know them from the beginning to the end, and it stays, and then they're back with their next babies, and it's just very special.
Helen's current mum-to-be has been at this party twice before. Susanna is now on to baby number 3, out of a target of 6.
She was the girl who wanted this massive big family and was recruiting a husband that could fulfil that wish.
All through school, I never really had a boyfriend. I just was looking for a husband. So when Daniel came along and he said that he wanted a big family and he wanted to settle down, I just thought, I'll have him. And he's one of 5, so I knew he was fertile.
I actually haven't met very many people who have, at the very outset with their first pregnancy, said, this will be my first of, I think it was 6 actually. She was meant to be a mummy.
Helen was my midwife through all 3 pregnancies, so it'd be really special to have Helen at this birth as well. I can't imagine that when we leave Campbelltown at some point that we'll get the same sort of thing in the city. So we'll just enjoy it while we've got it.
But recently, midwife Helen's discovered a problem that might alter Susanna's hope for a local birth.
Susanna's pregnancy was going pretty well straightforward, and then we had an appointment where the baby was measuring slightly smaller. She has done this before with her previous babies, but this was different. So one of our midwife sonographers scanned her, and right enough the baby was on the small side for gestational age. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Susie.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. I think because with the last 2 babies, we always thought you were measuring small and had the scan and it was fine, but suddenly a scan saying actually this baby is small.
Because it was always fine after scans before.
So the thing about the scans and the small babies is that there are really 2 kinds of small baby. There is a baby who is just naturally small for dates, or there's the baby that's not being nourished particularly well by the placenta. And that's a very different thing because that baby probably wouldn't cope so well with labour or in fact the rest of the pregnancy. So that's why it indicates a delivery up the road. So it's just defining what is the small baby, and because of the risks for that, that's why it's ruled out of delivering locally. Okay, madam, take care. You know where I am. See you next week, if not before. Susanna desperately wants a Campbelltown delivery, simply because it will be the same as with her other 2 boys. But, you know, this baby's small and it doesn't grow within the right number of weeks, then she could be looking at induction in Paisley, which neither of us want.
Oh, who's going to help? Dinosaur. I think after having 2 lovely local births, it would be really sad to have to go up to Glasgow.
In Fort William, midwife Pam says goodbye to mum-to-be Laura and her partner Anthony. With Laura's waters broken, Pam thinks it's safer to send her to Raigmore Hospital in Inverness, 2 hours away. It's not the delivery Laura is wanting.
I'm massively missing Pam. I wish I could have brought her with me, actually. She was really good at calming me, but I've got beyond that now. It's just, I have to accept what's happening.
The plan will be, because her waters went at 2 o'clock last night, we're going to leave her till 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we will examine her.
24 hours after her waters broke, Laura is still not in labour. To help speed things up, hospital midwife Jackie transfers her to the labour suite.
I think the head might be a wee bit high, Laura. It's a tightening there just now. Have you been aware of any tightenings?
Is it? I have had, when I was on the monitor earlier on, I had the odd one, but
nothing. The baby's head is high, it's not well into the pelvis, so we need a few contractions to push baby down into the pelvis.
It's getting too dangerous to wait for Laura to start contracting naturally. The midwives decide to induce her into labour using a hormone drip. This happened at her last birth, and Laura knows that extra pain is coming.
I think the worst part is I've had this before, so I know exactly what to expect. Here we go. Now the abuse starts.
We will increase it every half hour until we're getting 3 to 4 contractions in 10 minutes, and hopefully with 3 to 4 contractions your cervix will open up.
Ow. The drip starts to work, but progress is slow. As the hours pass, husband Anthony is getting increasingly anxious.
Well, it's now 9:15 in the morning, been here in Raigmore for 12 hours. Laura started getting juiced about 3 and I'm not really much further on.
For Laura, the pain is becoming unbearable. On the west coast of Scotland, in Campbelltown's midwife unit, midwife Helen is concerned that mum-to-be Susanna's baby is too small. She sends Susanna for a scan.
The growth of Susanna's baby is really important. If the baby is small for gestational age, then she'll not be able to have the baby here. So we booked her in for a scan to see how this wee baby was growing. So that's really important to find out.
For mums-to-be like Susanna living in Campbelltown, this can damage all their plans. No longer a local birth with the midwife who's looked after her throughout her pregnancy.
If the growth stays the same, then they might have to consider this baby being born earlier than planned, which would be in Paisley, not in Campbelltown, unfortunately.
What this will mean for Susanna and Daniel is a 4-hour car journey on difficult roads to a city hospital.
I think I wasn't feeling too worried about this scan. I was just assuming everything was going to be okay, but now I'm feeling like, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit nervous.
So, let's see where baby is today.
Okay.
Come on, little baby. Can you roll on to that side for me, Susanna? That's great. Thank you very much. Is this your baby, Angus? Is Mum having a little rest? Is that what's happening? Oh, poor sleepy Mum. What weight did we say a fortnight ago?
It's like 5 pounds, I think.
Oh, good. So baby is weighing, drum roll, round about £6 2 ounces, but that's only an estimate.
Thank you, Becky.
No problem.
Scan on Monday.
How did it go?
I was slightly worried, like, leading up to it. I kind of thought everything would be fine, and then as we got there, that white coat syndrome kicked in. And I was like, what if everything's not okay? Baby was measuring about £6 2 ounces.
Great.
Which I thought sounded like, so it was about £5 2 weeks ago. And now it's £6 2 ounces. It's put on like over a pound in 2 weeks.
That's fantastic. It's just, you know, all that way at the back of your mind, you think, oh no, don't let anything.
I know, I thought it would be a shame after the last 2 births being here with you to have to go up to Glasgow. But
it's great news. And we're all delighted. We're all delighted to hear it.
Hi, you're back.
Oh. So that's fine. So we see you in the new year.
Yes, if we've not had the baby by then.
Bye. 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 See you next week.
See you next week.
It's funny, you know, the baby still feels quite small compared to her babies before. So that's the great thing about scanning. So yeah, we're good to go and she's delighted.
I am just absolutely buzzing. Means I can have baby here, don't need to worry anymore, and we can have the local delivery we wanted. Fingers crossed Helen can be there though.
On Scotland's east coast in Peterhead, midwife Sheena is still looking after first-time mum-to-be Heather in the midwife unit.
Do you like it?
Yes, that's one of mine. I made that one. Oh. I'm sorry it's not a pink one.
Beautiful colours.
Myself and another lady who works here started the tradition, but I don't make them all. There are other people make them too.
Heather's labour, after a slow 20 hours, has finally progressed.
Brilliant. That's the way, Heather. It's really good. That's it. A big stroke of the gas and then a big push again. It's just slipping back a wee bitty. Heather, that was your best push so far, okay? Okay, big breath in and a big push. Brilliant. Keep going. Well done. She's not going to slip back anymore, okay? You've done so well. Keep it going. No pushes, no pushes, no pushes. That's good. Here she comes, look. Blowing bubbles. Right, a wee push for me, please. There we go. We're coming this way first, okay, are we? There we are. Yeah, you're still trying to cry before you're born. Give us a big cry, come on. Yeah, go, 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 go. Let's pop your hat on. I think it's big for you, actually. There you go. You did that absolutely beautifully. Just how a delivery should be, okay? You're very welcome. It's a pleasure. It was a lovely delivery, and it's always a privilege to be at a baby's birth.
Oh, Dad, that's me.
Yeah.
See your hand. Oh my God, my baby. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Back in Campbelltown, Susanna's been in labour for over a day. It's now 3 in the morning.
We'll just go in, just try and keep yourself relaxed and carry on breathing through it. You're doing a great job.
She and husband Daniel decide they must go to the midwife unit. Thankfully for them, just 10 minutes away. Exhausted, Susanna literally falls into her midwife's arms.
I'm used to it. I've not got any sleep.
I think in between contractions, like 10 minutes.
That was maybe too much, just walking from the car park.
So there's something they're getting up, they're getting here, it's raining, it's late, you're exhausted.
It just feels dead overwhelming.
Well, will we get that big jacket off you? Yes. Are they still more in your front?
I was just saying as we came in, it was more my back.
Are we using the gas?
Yeah, she has been. The initial hit, she's taken a few. So, try and get that breathing in. Yeah. So, keep trying.
You're going to have an awfully sore throat tomorrow.
For safety reasons, there are always 2 midwives on duty when a baby is being delivered.
Hi, Isabel, it's Helen.
Helen thinks things have progressed enough to call in her colleague Isabel, who's also been at Susanna's 2 previous births.
We're filling the pool. She was about 6 centimetres about an hour ago, if you don't mind. Susanna's really tired. She's had a long sort of hesitant labour so far over the last sort of 20 hours. So as you can hear, things are probably progressing quite a bit now, so we're filling the pool. That'll really help. That kind of urgency that she has at the moment will hopefully disappear when she gets her bump under the water. Okay, can you take a breath in through your nose for me? And blow it away. Just blow into that beanbag.
Back in Inverness, hospital midwife Jennifer has been trying to help mum-to-be Laura cope with the added pain of induction. Laura's now been given an epidural that numbs her from the waist down.
The epidural's working really well, so she can't feel the pain, she can just feel pressure. And this is what she felt, a sudden, she could feel the baby's head move inside. And when we checked, it was fully dilated. Do you want me to push? No.
Laura's following instructions to push. But then midwife Jennifer notices there's a problem with the baby.
Baby's getting a little bit tired, so unfortunately, I want you to take a big deep breath in, all the way into your bum. Well done. Just keep that coming, keep it coming. Well done, Laura. Take another deep breath in. Touches are there, so.
Midwife Jennifer is concerned the baby may be in distress.
In a minute, I'm going to tell you just to blow, okay? Give me another push. A little push, that's baby's head. Oh. Right.
Oh.
Happy birthday. There you are. There's your baby boy. Congratulations. There we are. She just worked super hard. Laura done fantastic. Beautiful delivery. And he's just perfect.
Laura's first thought now is for the midwife she left behind in Fort William.
Right, I better text Pam, Anthony. He's here finally. Can't wait for cuddles from Auntie Pam.
In Campbelltown, midwife Helen has been here before. This is the 3rd time she's helped Susanna through her labour here. She knows Susanna's not on pain relief and the labour's already gone on for almost 30 hours.
I need you to test it first so you know what you're getting into.
The heat of the pool can ease the pain of the contractions.
You're okay. Over to Dan. Over to Dan. Just sink down, Susanna, sink down. Well done.
Try and get your breaths in. Try and get your breaths in.
Susanna, how was that urge to push with the last contraction? Yes.
Midwife Helen keeps check on the baby's heart rate. Midwife Isabel arrives, a reassuring face. She's also been present at Susanna's 2 previous births.
Just for a second, love. Just come back. So you're just gonna feel my hands? Sorry, my darling.
30 hours after her labour began, Susanna's not taking pain relief and needs her midwife more than ever. Husband Daniel does his best to support too.
Deep breath, breathe this, breathe out.
Well done, Sue, we're nearly there, love. That big... It's okay. Can you come up a wee bit? Here we go.
Helen sees Susanna's baby has started to deliver.
No, just baby half in, half out.
She has to keep Susanna upright.
Just don't sit down, Sue. Come in between you. Don't sit down, love. Come up.
Come here. Breathe.
And then, in one swift movement, Susanna has baby number 3.
Got it.
I know.
That's a noisy boy. That's so all over.
Kind of forgot that this will be our last baby in Campbelltown because we're planning to move away in a few months' time.
It's all gone amazing, hasn't it, Sue?
So it was really special to have Helen and Isabel again. They're just my dream team.
I will definitely stay in touch with Susanna. She'll have a hard job getting rid of me and I'll have a hard job getting rid of her, I reckon.
In the northeast of Scotland, midwife Sheena is heading out to see first-time mum Heather and the small baby that was a long time coming.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Hello, Marla. She looks very bright-eyed. Hello. Are you starving hungry? Your baby grows a bit big.
No. We were trying to find premature because this is the smallest, tiny baby we could find, and it's still massive.
When she came out, when her head came out, it did seem to take an age for the next contraction, but she was blinking her eyes and smacking her lips.
I could hear everybody saying that, like, she's looking, she's blinking.
Yeah.
That was the hardest part. My whole body was wanting me to push, and it was so hard to not do it. I think if David said to me to slow down, I probably wouldn't have listened, but having you there and be like, slow down, it really helped.
Does her heart fit yet?
We just have it on the other day.
Does your heart fit? Yeah, it's a little bit big. Keep you warm on those cold, windy days. Hopefully I'll see you soon, Heather, okay?
Yeah,
you take care. Bye, David. Bye, Marla.
Sheena has an air of authority.
Yeah, she does. She's really good at telling me exactly what to do, which is what I needed. Because I'm really bad for...
Listen to me.
Yeah.
In Fort William, midwife Pam is going to check up on Mum Laura after she had to send her to hospital to ensure a safe birth. She's going to meet baby Zan for the first time.
Hello, Callum. Let's look at this lovely little boy. You can borrow him. Yes, sweetheart. Hello. How are you? You're very good at watching faces. You are. He says, I don't know your face. Look, this is Mummy's face. Maybe. You know Mummy's face. Maybe. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous.
But with Laura suffering postnatal depression after her previous births, as a midwife, Pam wants to ensure Laura herself is in a good place.
So how are you feeling? Are you well aware of any signs of possible depression?
Because I've been there before.
Yeah.
And I was quite bad with Michael. I don't think it won't go amiss this time. I myself will know this time. And I mean, what have I got to be depressed about now anyway?
Yeah, exactly. You've got a beautiful baby and you are able to tell the story with a smile on your face.
Exactly, yeah. A perfect little boy.
In Campbelltown, it's the day after midwife Helen helped deliver Susanna's third baby of a target of 6.
Hello. Hi, lovely. How are you? Good, how are you? Oh, good.
Here's the boy.
Hi, Milo.
We were laughing because his hair joins up with his eyebrows.
Only you would notice that. Could I go a wee look? Did I get a cuddle from you last night? I think I got a teensy cuddle.
Oh, I love when they just curl up like that.
Oh, I know you know where you've moved. Do you know you've moved?
It's gangster in that little coat, doesn't it?
Was it that bad? Still going for 5?
Yeah.
Before so, when you were pregnant with so, I thought you were having 6.
That was the plan, but we reduced it to 5. More realistic. I could do it 2 more times.
I'll go and put that in our diary, Susanna. I'll get my holidays booked. Get plenty sleep. Okay. Take care. Bye.
Helen and Isabel go above and beyond, really, don't they?
I know neither of them had to be there at the birth because it was, well, Helen was on annual leave and Isabel wasn't even on that night, and they both wanted to make it.
It's really special being at a birth like that. They'll have their 5 babies, and we've got a date in our diary no matter where they move to. 20th September 2020.
Helen's just the best. There's no midwife like her.